Hello and welcome to this final video in this series of 16 must-have communication traits. Before I start with this video, which culminates the series of the 16 must-have communication traits, I would want to urge you, if you've not done so, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button so that whenever I come up with a new video or a new series of videos, you get notified there and then. If you like the content that I have brought to you or I will be bringing to you, uh, go ahead and like those videos, comment on those videos, and share these videos with your family, friends, colleagues, or anyone you feel can derive a lot of value from these videos. Before I begin the final video of this particular series of 16 must-have communication traits, I would further urge you to go ahead and revisit all of those 15 communication traits so that you have a fair grip on all of the 15 communication traits before coming back to this final communication trait, which will enable you to become holistic communicator of the 22nd century. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive deep into this particular last and final communication trait of the 16 must-have communication traits. So today we are going to be talking about gaining audience attention skills. Now, this is very important. You need to gain the attention of your audiences when you're trying to communicate a certain message to your target audiences. If you're not able to gain the audience attention, you've missed a golden opportunity to add value to them. Always remember, and I've spoken about this before as well, that when you are communicating a certain message to your target audiences, it's always about them, what's in it for them, not what's in it for you. Always be a giver. The more you give, the more you'll get back. So let's further proceed. Now, what is attention? Let's try and understand what is attention. Well, attention is simply notice taken of someone or something, or it is the regarding of someone or something as interesting or important. This is what attention means, literally. What is audience? A group of spectators or listeners, especially at a public event such as a concert or play. Audience further can also mean the people who can be reached by a book, a film, or a radio or a television program. Audience can also mean regular public. When we talk about audience attention, right, what it means or what I mean by that is your audience is engaged in attentive listening or attentively listening to you or to your message, right? So audience attention is when an audience is engaged in attentive listening to whatever your message is for them. That is what audience attention means. Now, why do you gain audience attention? Why is it important to gain audience attention? Simple. You will be able to drive them towards a certain action or whatever it is that your goal is or the goal that you have to get accomplished, for which you have decided to deliver a message to your target audiences. That is the very reason it's important to gain audience attention. There are various ways to gain audience attention, and I've listed quite a few here. So first, of course, is telling a story. Now, as per research, while you tell a story, this will help you retain audiences by up to 26%. That's almost a third. You can also surprise your audiences through interesting statistics, which gives you credibility and your message a purpose. Now, that is another way to gain audience attention. Make your audiences imagine. You can start by saying something like close your eyes and imagine. So that ways there is a certain expectation that the audiences have and they will listen to your message more attentively. You can also use humor, which actually helps lighten the mood and makes audiences more comfortable and more engaged with you as a message sender. You can also use quotes, Again, it helps grab audience attention and makes the message memorable, plus hooks your target audiences towards you and your message. Now, you would be thinking, okay, audience attention is important. I understand what is an audience. I understand what is attention, but how do I do it? How do I gain my audience's attention? Well, I've listed down certain best practices which will enable you to hook your target audience's attention to listen to your message. You may try asking rhetorical questions. Now, that's one of the most common hooks to gain audience attention, right? You can use surprising claims, which actually makes it easy to gain audience attention. For instance, you can say, every second a slice of rainforest the size of a football field is mowed down. Now that's over 31 million football fields of rainforest each year. Now just imagine if you can kind of, have this hook in your message, it will enable you to gain your audience attention right from the word go. You may also try to evoke curiosity within your audience's minds with a statement which entails some self-deprecating humor. And that's absolutely fine. You can do that. You may also quote a non-native proverb from a culture your audience is unfamiliar with, but ensure it fits the context. Now, there may be certain proverbs which are applicable to your particular cultural ethnicity, which you can use, while you're engaging with your target audiences to gain their attention. They may be unfamiliar with it, but you must ensure that it fits the context. It should not be out of context. You can also take your audience through what if scenarios to grab your target audience's attention and help envision a positive future. For instance, if you want to talk about an issue as sensitive as climate change, you may talk about what if tomorrow we get up and there are no honeybees at all. Now, just for your information, honeybees play a very, very important role in this Mother Nature's growth and prosperity. That's besides the point. So the idea is that how you can go ahead and gain your audience attention will actually enable you to send your message in a way that you want to send it and communicate it in the way that you want it communicated to your target audiences. Now, with this, I come to the end of this 16-part series where we spoke of the 16 must-have communication traits in order to become holistic communicators of the 22nd century. My only submission to you at this point would be that please go ahead and revisit all of these videos and try practicing all of these communication traits every single day. The more you practice, the more you get better. And if you've not done so, I would urge you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button to my channel and hit the bell button so that whenever I come up with a new video, you get notified there and then. If you like the content and the videos that I've come up with and I've presented to you, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to comment on those videos, please go ahead and do so and feel free to do so. And finally, if you want to go ahead and share these videos and share my channel with your particular family, friends, colleagues, or within your network, please feel free to do so. Till next time, I would want you to please go ahead and start practicing, start honing your communication skills, and I will be back with you soon. Till that time, take care. Thank you.